Thank you for being here today as we announce the launch of the Homeland Security Task Force Network here in Atlanta, a city that is known for being central to our mission in protecting communities.
FBI agents here in Atlanta say they just seized enough drugs to kill millions of people. Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer is live from the FBI Atlanta field office. And Bridget, fentanyl, that wasn't the only thing they found.
Tracy, we're not only talking about that staggering amount of fentanyl you mentioned, but also items related to distributing the fentanyl on the streets of Atlanta. Now, the Clayton County Police Department partnered with the FBI's Homeland Security Task Force during the search warrant execution last week at a rental home in Forest Park. Now, inside, they tell us they found 21 kilos of fentanyl, as well as $380,000 in cash, guns, and even a money counter. Now, RICO DeVille Bice, he is the one arrested, as well as David Estevan Montillo Diaz, both arrested and charged with conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute. Now, one suspect, we're told, is from Atlanta, and the other, Diaz, has ties to California.
We believe that Diaz's connection to California is significant because we know, as mentioned earlier, the Mexican drug cartels smuggle fentanyl into our country over the southwest border.
And investigators do say, although this was a big hit to the drug industry, the fight is far from over. They say they still have a lot of work left to do when it comes to keeping drugs off the streets of Atlanta and elsewhere in Georgia. We're live in Atlanta. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
Tonight, federal agents say 2 men are in custody after breaking up a fentanyl trafficking operation in Forest Park. 11 Live's Doug Richards joins us now from the newsroom. Doug, what tipped him off here?
Well, federal agents kind of play that close to the vest, but they say that when they descended upon a property in Forest Park, a man took off on foot. Agents chased him down. When they caught up with him, they say that they found $3,000 cash on his person. Then they went to the nearby Airbnb, which they said was his base of operation, and they found $380,000 in cash. That plus 21 kilos of fentanyl, a money counting machine, a plastic shrink wrapping device they say was used to package the illicit drugs. Agents said today that a drug task force based in Atlanta delivered this and other arrests in an effort to trace drug operations to the source.
To not just focus on a low-level dealer in a community, but how do we look at the enterprise? What is behind that for the distribution network and the supply network? And our goal is to trace it all the way back to the cartels and hold them accountable and bring them to justice.
Federal agents identify the 2 suspects as RICO DeVille Bice and David Estevan Montillo Diaz. A federal grand jury will sort out the charges against them.
All right, Doug, quite the...
It's coming from the cartel and these organizations. It's coming from a source coming into the country and then distributed on a local level in these communities like Athens, like Macon in the Middle District of Georgia, hitting the street and then being distributed by gangs and local distributors. And that flow of drugs, that's not an opinion, that's a fact. You can trace the pattern, and that's how drugs flow through our community. And so these drugs like fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, they poison our community, but they have second order effects and spillover effects like addiction, like overdose, like violent crime in our community. And the individuals who profit the most from that distribution are often not in our country, and they're profiting, making the most money out of it. That's the problem. And so we're here to get the attention of law enforcement.
Authorities say they also found 9 guns. During this multi-agency operation, warrants were executed at businesses and homes in Sandy Springs, Atlanta, and Woodstock. 3 men were arrested, 2 from Mexico, the 3rd from Sandy Springs. They were booked into the Cherokee County Jail. The GBI says they have connections to a Mexican cartel.
Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you a fan of casino. Everybody know that Future, he heated right now. But from the reports that just came out, that man cooked. He got caught with 21 keys of fent. Everybody know for a fact, you get caught with a couple grams, you doing almost 20 years. Hit the like button if you rocking with casino. Let me know if you a fan of casino. Casino, Everything that he said in his raps, they trying to use that against him. And it was somebody watching him the whole time. Now, as soon as they unloaded everything off the pickup truck, they brought everything up in the house. Next thing you know, Future, he said that his brother got a call. Whoever called, that was the same person who told on him, because they called and asked him, did the shipment come in yet? Was it the plug that told on him, or was it the people who was in cahoots with him who had something to do with what was really going on? Hit the like button if you think that FBG Casino cooked for everything that went on at that house. Now, they raided the crib. They found firearms and they found over $380,000 worth of cash. Now, everybody who was involved in it, they locked up about 6-7 people who was inside of the house. They even locked up the driver who brought the stuff over there. Everything that's coming out right now, it goes to show that he was snitched on. Whoever told on him had to been close to him, but I want y'all to look at what they said that was really going down and read the indictment that they put against this man. In the news report that came out, it stated everything that they found and everything that they trying to charge him with. We already know for many, many years, FBG Casino, he been so-called the manager, but he been running FBG label this whole time. And it's like he the top dog, man. He the big head in this situation. But we know that everybody who was right there praying on his downfall, they see it's happening right in front of their eyes. And I want y'all to know, FBG Casino, he ain't deserve to get caught with all that, but when you dealing with a large quantity of drugs like that, you have to be cautious and you have to understand that it's gonna come back on you, man. You gonna eventually flood the streets and mess up the community, or you gonna do like he did. He instantly got caught with it before he even flooded the city.
Attorneys Keys, Heap, and I will each talk about a few of the cases that are underway in our respective districts, each involving significant seizures, some of the fruits of which are displayed here in front of me. The multi-agency collaboration at the federal, state, and local levels, and the transnational nexus to all of these cases.
Everyone.
Everybody know Atlanta be turned, but I want y'all to hit the like button if y'all feel that if these drugs would have got on the streets, the damage that could have been done to all the people in the community and everybody else outside the community. Y'all already know the YNs, they out there popping the fent inside of them perks. Y'all know that this is going on, man. Hit the like button if you feel that this kind of low-key saved the community for even getting out of hand. Man, I want y'all to know everything that they said, everything that they stated in this report, it all goes to show that this was bound to happen one day, one way or another. They said that this is something he been doing. So this ain't nothing new to him. We know how the city is. We know that Atlanta, they don't play no games, but you gotta understand one thing. But we all know that if it's anything being sent to the community, whoever get that shipment, they gonna either go down or they gonna make some money out of this. I would like to say free Casino, because he don't deserve to be locked up regardless of what's going on. But I feel that everybody who rocking with Casino, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Casino, because he still made a name in these streets and he was one of the top dogs, man. But they looking at him like he a kingpin. He may go to the feds for a long time for this, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're rocking with FBG Casino.